We just had our first 4-event Intrasquad. It was so much fun. I don't think I've ever woken up the morning of an Intrasquad as excited as I was about this one. I felt like it was a meet and our season was starting. But it went really well, and we're going to show you some highlights from the Intrasquad because the girls have worked really hard over the summer and they've learned a lot of cool things and have got a lot of great new choreography, and it's an exciting season, and the season hasn't even started yet. One of the most exciting things that not just stood out on vault, but the entire day was Vanessa Zamaripa's vault. As you will see, it is actually more beautiful than her Yurchenko layout full. And she just flies through the air like a bird, like she's taking flight. It is the most artistic and beautiful vault I've ever seen. Two things stand out on bars. One is Brittany McCullough is now doing a Hindorf, which is huge and beautiful. And we're working with her diligently to get her to flow through her routine and not just use her strength through her bar routine. And she's doing that, especially on the first half. So that was really exciting. And then to watch Lachelle do bars is just poetry in bar motion. It's just absolutely beautiful. Especially her dismount, double front dismount, knees together, landing perfectly. She's really exciting to watch in that event. Beam was actually surprising. Usually our very first full Intrasquad on beam, we move a little slow and they're not as aggressive and as confident, and I was pleasantly surprised. They did very well on beam. Of course, the freshmen coming in, it was exciting to see them compete and hit well first time out. It's great to have Anna Lee back. Anna's back actually in the all-around. So she's an exciting addition to our beam squad. And it's great having Tawny Fertone back. Tawny is extremely powerful, but really light on balance beam. And so she brings a different quality. Floor is always exciting. It's always fun to see what the new routines are going to look like. And I know that there has been some talk about the fact that Chris deadlined me this year. Yes, he did. It was just one of those things. Every year I got into a rhythm where we start school a little later, so the student athletes come in later. So September, they come in, we go to camp, we get involved with recruiting right away. So I never really got into the whole choreographic vibe until about October, and just kind of took my time with the routines. And Chris said this year, guess what, Val? The routines are going to be done by November 1st. And I didn't like that at all, because I was like, you can't just make choreographic pictures come to mind. And I thought, well, if I can bring those choreographic pictures to mind in November, why can't I bring them to mind in October? So I stopped being a brat and I said, yeah, you're right. I have to admit that something that helped a lot this year, that was so much fun for me, was having our undergraduate assistant, Ariana Berlin, work with me. And she's right behind the camera right now. Hi, Ari.
Hi.
It was just fun because I was able to come in. Ari and I would work and work together and choreograph the routines, and then Ariana would teach the athlete and clean the routines. So it left me open to just be able to keep choreographing or to go and coach on beam. And it literally took the time that I had to be on floor, it cut that time in half. Plus being able to have someone that's, understands the whole dance genre like Ari does, to be able to bounce ideas off of her and work together with her was really fun. Because I'm not someone that likes to work solo, even when I do other shows and all that. I like lots of input. And it was just, I'm really spoiled because I don't know what I'm going to do next year when Ariana's not around. But it's been fun. And as I told Chris, being able to have Ariana and then also getting the routines done earlier allowed us to get a little bit more intricate with the choreography. And so I think they're really special this year. With respect to the choreography, I think Anna Lee's routine is one of the best routines I've ever worked on. And it tells the story of her life, which is really exciting because you see her immediately. She takes it very seriously, and you'll see her get into the character of her life. And just so you know, when she's in the corner and she goes like this and she brings it out, that's the book of her life that she's about to share with you. As PJ says, he thinks it's a pizza being put in the oven. It's not, okay? I was shocked that the freshmen, not because, I mean, I should expect that they did well, that they would do well, but they did really well. Monique De La Torre is a competitor. She loves to compete, and she's one of those athletes that obviously competes better than she trains. She trains really hard, but she competes, she's cleaner in competition than she is in training, so that was fun. And Lachelle Wong just brings all of that international competitive experience with her. She's just a beautiful elite athlete. And our Intrasquad was on Wednesday, and you could tell on Monday that she was in game mode. She came in the gym, and she was like serious game mode. She's competing. And Monday, Tuesday, she just prepared flawlessly, and Wednesday went out and competed absolutely beautifully. Can't wait for our season home opener against University of Utah. It's going to be the ultimate tiebreaker because remember at Nationals, we tied twice. Well, it's game on in Poly Pavilion, January 9th, 4 o'clock. Be there.